Today we're talking about a desktop environment that has been quietly making a lot of noise in the Linux world, Cosmic from System 76. And by the end of this video, I want to make the case for why I think this is genuinely the best next-gen desktop environment out there right now. Before we get started, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Alright, let's get into it. So let's start with a bit of background. Cosmic comes from System 76, the same company behind Pop! OS and a line of Linux laptops and desktops. Back in 2021, they announced something pretty bold. They were going to build a brand new desktop environment completely from scratch. Now, this wasn't a fork of GNOME or KDE. It wasn't built on top of anything existing. System 76 basically said, we are not happy with where things are going and we are going to build our own thing in Rust. The reasoning was pretty simple. They were running into real limitations with GNOME, especially around extensions and how much control they had over the experience they wanted to deliver. Rather than keep fighting that uphill battle, they decided to just build something new, design the way they wanted it from day one. The first alpha came out in August 2024, and from there it moved fast. More alpha builds, then betas, refining settings, the file manager, window management, basically building the whole desktop piece by piece in public. And then in December 2025, it hits a huge milestone. Pop! OS 24.04 LTS launched with Cosmic as default desktop. That was the moment it went from experimental project to stable, daily driver ready software. Now here's where it gets interesting from technical standpoint, because this is really what separates Cosmic from older desktops. First, it's written entirely in Rust. If you are not familiar, Rust is a programming language that's become really popular because of its memory safety guarantees. In simpler terms, that means a lot of common bugs and security vulnerabilities like buffer overflows or use after free errors are basically eliminated by design. That's a big deal for something as core to your system as your desktop environment. Second, Cosmic is Wayland native from ground up. It's not an old X11 based system that got Wayland support bolted on later. It was designed for Wayland from day one, which means better security and a more modern foundation overall. And third, the actual interface is built something called Iced, which is a Rust-based GUI toolkit. So really, every layer of this desktop from compositor to the apps is built on this modern, safe from scratch foundation. That's not something a lot of desktop environments can say. Okay, let's talk about how it actually looks and feels to use. Visually, Cosmic has this clean, modern aesthetic. You have got rounded window corners, and this isn't just for Cosmic own apps. It applies system-wide, and you can toggle it into square corners if that's more of your choice. Windows also get subtle shadows, which gives the whole desktop a nice sense of depth. Window tiling is built right in, and it's actually really well thought out. You can tile windows automatically, but they have added tiling exceptions and the ability to name and pin workspaces. So power users who like a very specific setup are not fighting the system to get there. The overall navigation feels intuitive too. Settings has a built-in source bar, so you are not digging through menus trying to find one specific toggle. Little things like that add up to a desktop that feels considered, not just functional. Now, one thing I really appreciate about Cosmic is that it doesn't just stop you at the desktop sale. They have built out a whole suite of native apps to go with it. You have got Cosmic Files, the file manager, which includes built-in archiving and file previews. Cosmic Edit, or text editor with things like Git integration and line highlighting, which is honestly more than you'd expect from a default text editor. There's Cosmic Terminal for your command line work. Cosmic Store, which gives you access to flat of apps and handles system updates in one place. And Cosmic Media Player, which uses Vulkan and VA API for smooth and efficient playback. And just recently they released Cosmic System Monitor. This one is worth mentioning because system monitors are usually an afterthought in most desktops, just a boring little utility. But this one got the same design attention as everything else. It pulls together your apps, processes, CPU, memory, GPU, disk, and network stats into one clean dashboard. The thing that ties all of this together is consistency. Every single one of these apps share the same fonts, the same navigation style, the same color system. It doesn't feel like a desktop with a bunch of random third-party tools bolted on. It feels like one cohesive product. Let's talk about customization, because this is an area Cosmic is really leaning into. You have already got control over accent colors, window corner styles, and shadows. But looking at what's coming, System 76 is working on things like automatically matching your accent color and theme into your wallpaper, customizable shaders for the compositor, and even a desktop sound theme. There's also work being done to support hardware integration like syncing your desktop theme with RGB lighting on System 76 laptops or the launch keyboard. They're also planning a theme section inside the Cosmic store, so you'll be able to browse and apply community-made themes complete with bundled wallpapers without having to manually hunt down config files. For a desktop environment, this is young. That level of customization ambition is honestly impressive. Let's talk about where things stand right now. The most recent stable release is Cosmic 1.1 and it brought some solid improvements, styling exceptions, pinned workspace naming, a direct cursor warp feature for smoother pointer behavior, and a handful of quality of life fixes like the file manager finally supported page up and page down navigation. What's really encouraging is the pace. System 76 has said they are going to keep incrementing the version regularity, which means smaller, more frequent updates instead of waiting months for one giant release. That's a good sign for a project's long-term health. And looking ahead, the roadmap includes things like frosted glass effects, desktop animations, drop shadows for more elements, and performance work aimed at significantly cutting CPU usage through more efficient rendering. This isn't a project that shipped once and went quiet, it's actively moving. Now to keep this balanced, there are a few things worth knowing before you jump in. Cosmic is still young, it's only been stable for a few months, so naturally it doesn't have the same depth of extensions or community tooling that something like GNOME or KDE has built up over many years. The desktop experience is also most polished on Pop! OS specifically, since that's where System 76 develops and tested it first. Other distributions are catching up, but you might run into a rougher edge here or there depending on what you are using. None of this is a deal breaker, but it's fair to know what you are getting into. So is Cosmic the best next-gen desktop environment? I think the case is pretty strong. It's built on modern, safe foundation with Rust and Wayland. It has a cohesive, well-designed app ecosystem. It's rapidly evolving with a real momentum behind it. And the customization roadmap shows they are thinking long-term, not just shipping the bare minimum. It's not perfect and it's not for everyone yet, especially if you rely on a specific extension ecosystem. But if you want to see where Linux desktops are headed, Cosmic is genuinely worth your time. If you want to give it a try, the easiest way is to grab Pop! OS 24.0 for LTS or check it if your favorite distro has Cosmic package available. Let me know in the comments what you think about Cosmic, and if you already have tried it, I would love to hear your experience. I read every single comment, so don't be shy. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.